Hey guys, and welcome back to the Wizard's Guide. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different because so many people have been asking about this. Apparently I've been acting a little bit crazy or something since I've been pregnant. Now, I don't think so. Maybe it's just that this is the stuff that usually occurs only in my head and I don't allow my mouth to open and say it to people. But now I'm pregnant and nothing stops me. So people wanted to know, has pregnancy turned me Slytherin? Now, if you saw our pregnancy announcement video where I surprised Mike, I put the pregnancy test into one of those mystery wand boxes and had him open it because he thought he was unboxing a wand, and then it was the pee test. Well, it turned out that the wand that we got in that mystery box was actually Voldemort. So it could be that I have turned Slytherin, or it could be that this child that I'm carrying is the spawn of Voldemort. I don't know. So anyways, we're gonna do the extended sorting hat quiz. If you want to do this one, it's really cool because it shows your percentages in each house and how they change as you go through the questions. We will put a link in the description below. So let's get started. Okay, question one, dawn or dusk? Is dusk at nighttime? Shut up, Mike. Okay, so dawn or dusk. I hate the morning and I hate people like until about 9:30 in the morning. So I'm gonna have to go with dusk. Forest or river? River signifies like change to me and movement and the inability to stay still. Forest, I think trees, I think grounded. Those things are probably not me. So I'm gonna go with river because I have a little bit of ADHD and I'm always going, I'm always moving. Moon or stars? I'm gonna go with stars. I think the moon is a little bit of a sky hog. I like the stars. They're like sky glitter, and the moon is like, hey, I'm all that. Like, look at me, I'm real big. And I made of cheese and I got a face in it. But like, really, are you all that great? You're just like a big giant rock. Okay, which of the following would you most hate people to call you? Okay, now we're getting into the real questions. Oh my gosh, this is so hard. Cowardly, I don't really care. I'm scared of everything. I'm okay with that one. Now, ignorant bothers me. Like, stupid people really get on my nerves. Ordinary, like if I'm being real, this is like a lot to just put out on the internet. Being ordinary has probably always been one of my biggest fears. Oh, I cannot believe I'm putting this on the internet. Ordinary it is. After you have died, what would you most like people to do when they hear your name? I would like to think that I make people laugh and that I don't take myself too seriously. So number one is an option. Think with admiration of your achievements. See, that's important to me too, because I want to know that when I've died that I've done something with my life. Oh, Mike, I don't know what to put on this one. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with this one, not necessarily because I'm vain, but because I want to know that I've done something worthy of being alive. How would you like to be known? It's between the wise or the good. I think the good. Given the choice, would you rather invent a potion that would guarantee you love, glory, wisdom, or power? Ooh. Here's the problem. If you don't have power, it's hard to get anything accomplished. But if you don't have wisdom, will you know how to most effectively use that power? I'm gonna go with wisdom. Once every century, the flutterby bush produces flowers that adapt their scent to attract the unwary. If it lured you, the sea. That was easy. 4 goblets are placed before you. What would you choose to drink? It's definitely going to be between the golden one and the black one. Do I know that it gives me strange visions? I think I'm going to go with the black one, giving me visions that I'm interested in. What kind of instrument most pleases your ear? The violin, trumpet, piano, or drum? Piano. Okay, you enter an enchanted garden. What would you be the most curious to examine first? It would be between the little fat red toadstools or the bubbling pool. It would be the bubbling pool. That's cool. 4 boxes are placed before you. Which would you try to open? I remember this question. The ornate casket, like a coffin? A casket though, like a coffin, like that dead person is in. I'm gonna go with the unassuming one. A troll has gone berserk in the headmaster's study. Okay, so I think that I would go like this. First, the nearly perfected cure for dragonpox, because that seems important. I could help a lot of people. The Book of Strange Runes would probably be next, and then the student records. Which of the following do you feel or do you find most difficult to deal with? Loneliness. I'm sure Mike is in the other room thinking loneliness, because I always, like, if I'm even taking a shower, I'm like, will you come sit in the bathroom with me and talk to me? I'm always wanting somebody to come and talk to me. Boredom, do not deal well with boredom. Being ignored just ticks me off. I'm gonna go with being ignored. Okay, which would you rather be? Envied, imitated, trusted, praised, liked, or feared? I mean, words of affirmation is definitely my love language, so praised. If you could have any power, which would you choose? It would be the power to read minds. Easy. What are you most looking forward to learning at Hogwarts? Oh, I remember this one before. I struggled with it. Hexes and jinx. Which of the following would you most like to study? Mer people. You and 2 friends need to cross a bridge guarded by a river troll who insists on fighting one of you before he will let all of you pass. Not gonna lie, I would not volunteer to fight. I guess you don't want to go walk past a river troll with me. I'd probably try to trick him so nobody has to fight. Okay, one of your housemates has cheated in a Hogwarts exam by filling out or by using a self-spelling quill. This happened to me in 4th grade, and I told on her. She got an F. If you're gonna cheat, then you better be prepared for the consequences, just like I tell my kids. A muggle confronts you and says that they are sure that you are a witch or a wizard. I'd probably do the second one. Which nightmare would frighten you the most? I get waking up to find that your friends and like, if my kids didn't know who I was, holy crap. Which road tempts you the most? Cobbled street lined with ancient buildings. That one. Late at night, walking alone down the street, you hear a peculiar cry that you believe to have a magical source. What makes a cry have a magical source? Anyways, proceed with caution, keeping one hand on your concealed wand and an eye out for any disturbance. Why does this remind me of Paul Blart Mall Cop? Withdraw into the shadows to await developments while mentally reviewing the most appropriate defensive and offensive spells should trouble. Yeah, it would definitely be that one. I'm well aware that that's a Ravenclaw answer. If you were attending Hogwarts, which pet would you choose to take with you? Birds poop a lot, and I don't want to have to clean all that up, but they are practical. I mean, cats are what we have here. We have a whole lot of cats, like not as many as Wizard Way, but we have a lot of cats. Cats I love, and they're snuggly and awesome, but owls in the magical world are practical. I would get me a snowy owl. Gosh, that's such like a, I want to be Harry Potter. Black or white? Black. Duh. Every time. Every time. Made me look skinny in my robes. Heads or tails? I always pick tails. Left or right? Left. Who wants to be right when left feels so good? Is that it? How do you know when there's not like a thing that just says like you're done? I guess I'm just supposed to look at my percentages. Okay, so I'm done. Do you want to know what it is?
Yeah, I want to know what it is.
Okay. Gryffindor is 17%. I am clearly very cowardly. Yeah, that does not surprise me. I'm not like a real brave person. I feel like brave people get killed, and I'm not trying to get killed or hurt.
Gotcha.
So I'm not a Gryffindor.
I'm not sticking my neck out for nobody.
Ravenclaw has a high percentage, 28%. Hufflepuff, I'm honestly surprised that I got this much because I don't find myself a particularly nice person and I'm not like an animal person. 17% there as well. So there's something to love. There's something lovable deep down in here. That means that
That means you are a Slytherin.
I mean, not by a big difference. It's 38%.
What was your Ravenclaw?
28, so it's like
it's a 10% difference.
It's a 10% difference. I think that what's going on is that like the people that, not you or the kids, it's not directed at you or the children, but basically everybody else in the world that I have to encounter has gotten literally dumber since I've gotten pregnant, and I just am having to deal with all these people. I think that I'm just, more of my Slytherin attributes are coming out because I have to keep encountering this stupidity that is the environment around me. What does this even mean? A Hufflepuff and a Slytherin.
Zoe's Slytherin, and she's got a Huffle husband.
A Huffle husband.
A Huffle husband, baby.
I need to make you a t-shirt with that. Okay, well, there you have it. Apparently, I'm a freaking Slytherin. So, are you really a Slytherin? If you were honest with yourself, do you think that you would be a Slytherin too? They're not evil. There's a lot of good things about Slytherins. Ambition. Brutal honesty that cuts to the core of your soul. I'm ready to get a t-shirt.
Gotta change your colors again.
Well, we'll see you guys on the next one. I'm gonna go be mean to some people. Ah.